"You people sure clean up nice for a diner crowd." The words dripped with sarcasm as Tyler, a young white waiter at Charleston's upscale Magnolia Prime, looked down at the elderly black couple seated near the window. Della Carter adjusted her pearl earrings in silence. Her husband, Howard, tightened his grip on the small birthday gift bag in his lap. "Can we see a menu, please?" Howard asked gently. Tyler chuckled. "Menus are for paying guests, not observers." Customers nearby shifted, pretending not to hear. But one man, sitting by the bar in a charcoal gray coat, raised his eyes. He had arrived early. He had watched everything. And under that coat was something they weren't ready for. But what he said next would silence the entire restaurant. Della leaned closer to her husband. "Maybe we should just go, Howard." But Howard shook his head softly. "We made a reservation, and tonight is about us." Tyler returned, now with 2 glasses of water, one half full, one chipped. "No cake, no candles, just policy," he smarted. "Health code." Howard's eyes dimmed. He had asked for a small candle to surprise his wife. Across the room, the man in the gray coat quietly stood. His shoes echoed on the marble floor as he walked toward them, unnoticed by Tyler. "Excuse me," Tyler barked, turning. "This area's reserved." But the man didn't slow. Instead, he gently placed a hand on his mother's shoulder. "Happy birthday, Mom," he said. The room went still. Then someone gasped. Tyler froze. "Wait, you're with them?" The man turned, calm, controlled. He removed his coat, revealing a black judicial robe underneath. Gasps rippled through the restaurant. A customer whispered, "That's Judge Malcolm Carter from Charleston County." Tyler stumbled backward. I didn't know." "You didn't care," Judge Carter replied quietly. "You saw 2 elders and assumed less." The restaurant manager rushed over. "Sir, we deeply apologize." Judge Carter held up a hand. "I wasn't here to make a scene. I was here to celebrate my parents' 45th anniversary." Then he looked directly at Tyler. He reached into his coat and pulled out a sealed envelope. The next words shattered Tyler's confidence entirely. "This," Judge Carter said, handing the envelope to the manager, "is the termination of your contract with Charleston County Judicial Affairs, effective immediately." Gasps turned to murmurs. A woman at table 6 began recording. "But sir, our gala tonight," the manager stammered. "Will be held elsewhere," Carter replied. "This place no longer represents the dignity we require." Tyler's face drained of color. The waiter behind him slowly stepped away. Della reached for her son's hand. "You didn't have to do that, Malcolm." "I did," he said, eyes still forward, "because I remember every room where you were made to feel small." Howard stood tall beside them, and together they walked out, not loud, but larger than anyone in the room. Outside, the evening air was quiet. Judge Carter paused at the curb and handed his mother a single white rose. "No speeches, no drama," he said softly, "just presence." Behind them, lights still glowed inside Magnolia Prime, but at the center table, only one thing remained: a folded napkin, embroidered with the initials MC. Inside, Tyler slumped beside the wall, realizing too late who he had humiliated. Howard turned once, looked through the glass, and whispered, "They finally see us." Not because they raised their voices, but because they didn't need to. In that stillness, truth had its loudest moment. What if no one had seen that dinner? Would anything have changed? Thanks for watching this video. Judge Malcolm Carter didn't seek revenge. He restored dignity. His quiet strength reminded us that justice isn't always loud. Sometimes it simply stands up, reveals the truth, and walks away with grace. Have you ever witnessed someone underestimated, then rise in silence? Leave a comment below. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this racist story so more people can see the power of presence.